Documenting your workflows is a key part of the automation process, especially if your automation is built defensively and you're accounting for a number of different scenarios. And we can use Robo Rewsty to dramatically speed up this process. So let's give a little bit of context here. Documentation is really important for a few different reasons. Number one, documentation is key to the success of your future self. When an automation is done and working, you'll likely forget about it and move on to the next one. But what if something happens? What if you want to iterate? Number two, there may be other automators on your team that would benefit from documentation. If you're not the only one working on the automation and somebody else will need to come in and adjust or see what's going on, documentation's key. Number three, when you have larger processes, they may not be abundantly clear. Documenting your workflow so you can see which sections are doing what will clarify for anybody involved. So, with all of that said, what is Robo Rewsty? Robo Rewsty is your new AI overlord companion that will take over the work. Have a number of features coming. But to start, it can document your workflows by taking your workflows JSON objects and sending them to a private open AI Azure instance and very quickly outputting a well-structured documentation for your workflows. All right, so let's dive in. So I opened up this check for Steam deals workflow because it's one of the greatest automations on the platform. And you can see there are a number of tasks here. We start off here with the runtime. We are reading for current store IDs. We have a sub workflow here, and then we have a number of actions here that tells us whether or not there is a game deal. So in this particular scenario, it might be good for me to document this section here. So what I can do is I can right click, click add note, and then I can take this note and I can scroll it over the different actions that I want to document. Now again, before Robo Rewsty, I would have to edit this note, add some information here, and that would give me whatever documentation I added for these particular actions. But now, if I come right here, I will see my Robo Rewsty overlord companion that I can click on. So if I click here, Robo Rewsty will take a minute to hatch something up, and boom, we have our documentation. So let me move my beautiful face over into this direction here. And we have what's occurring with the task overview, expected outcomes, special considerations, as well as the details of the tasks. And if I come down below, I can see all of the tasks that this includes. So getting the game details, compiling the deals, emailing those deals, or communicating the sad news that there are no deals. So again, I can do this with all of my actions in any workflow. This is obviously a very small workflow to work with here, but if you can imagine building a larger process that has 10, 15, 20 actions is accounting for a number of different things, I can use a note, cover the different actions that I have, and then use Robo Rewsty to document exactly what's going on. And there you have it, fellow AI slims. My friends, with just the click of a button, you can get your workflows easily documented, no matter how in-depth they are. So do the right thing. Document your workflow. There's no excuse anymore, and your future self will thank you. We'll have more on Robo Rewsty in the future as well. Don't forget to check out our other electives here, and I'll see you all in the next one.